I'm NanoMK. Today I'm playing Minecraft. We're back on the main world, and as you can see, the chests are all festive, all Christmassy because I'm playing this. I'm recording this the day after Christmas, 2024. So I'm sorry that my videos are like all pre-recorded, but that's the only way I can be consistent, even a little bit, with my busy schedule at the moment. But I thought I would do something I was thinking about earlier, but I would like to try it today. It's a mining idea that I thought of. I'm just trying to make sure I have good pickaxes. Okay, good. Basically, I'm going to need, first of all, I'm going to need a ton of ladders. It's basically my, you'll see. It's a mining experiment, and if it works out, it's going to be my new main area for mining. Ooh, TNT. But yeah, I'm just getting resources here. I'll probably take, yeah, 2 buckets of water. And then I'll take this wood with me as well. It might end up being like an outpost kind of base, because this could be far. I'm not sure how far I need to go, but basically I'm going to try to make a strip mine for all of the resources, not just like diamonds and redstone and stuff, but iron as well. And since the terrain got changed and there's new caves and cliffs, etc., iron particularly is not very easy to get in a single strip mine design. But I have been testing something a little bit, and my last test worked out pretty well. Actually, I'm going to want, I have an idea as well for the I'm going to make an elevator alongside the ladder section, which means I need to stop by, yeah, I need to stop by the spawn area. So what I plan to do is to go some distance out, hopefully not too far, and make a I need to find a substantially thick, tall mountain, and I'm going to make a mine shaft in there, in the high levels around Y119 and higher, and that's where I should be getting iron from. Also, did I tell you, my villagers up there in the villager breeder got struck by lightning and they all turned into witches. So I'm going to have to kill them and replace them. In fact, I might just make a new breeder at some point. I need kelp, that's why I'm here. And also I need, what's it called? The soul sand. Anyway, so I just need to find a good location. I'm not sure where. I'm not sure which location. This one, I don't know. I can check it out. See how, I don't think this goes high enough. Like, we basically need to be at like 120 or thereabouts. And I think it's, yeah, like 119 is up here. It's practically the surface of this. So this mountain won't work. It's not high enough for what I'm trying to do. But thankfully, there are higher mountains. Yeah, I can do that. I can do MLG water bucket. Ugh, this room looks different with all these chests. That's interesting. I'm just gonna get a bunch more bone meal bones because I'm going to need it. Alright. Everything else I should probably be able to set up in C2, meaning with the resources in the area. So now I'm going to take a look at my journey map, and let's see, how high does this go? 120, that's the surface level. Yeah, I might be hard pressed to find a tall enough mountain. This is only like 108, 110. So I'm going to probably look at chunk base or some seed looking program and find a place where there's a big mountain. So this is my seed in this program I found called Q Biomes. And what I'm looking for is, actually, can I hold on a second? I wanted to want to show the what is it called? The height between the different heights. That might be difficult, but I could at least find an area by the biome. So this is the spawn area right around here, and then our new base is being built around here or so, and there's these villages right at the places we expect them to be, but I need to find a big mountain. And what is it showing me? I need to see the height. I need to see the Y level. That's why I'm having a bit of trouble here. Temperature, humidity, erosion, depth. Oh, never mind. That's not helping. I might want to use a different tool if this won't do so well. I thought there was a way. Maybe I'm just wrong. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm now just using chunk base because it shows the height, and that's what I'm looking for. And you see, this is the cliff where we've built our storage room. I need something more high than that. And what is this? Isn't showing me the Y when I hover over it now. Of course. Oh, apparently if I had generated this world in a newer version, this whole area would have been Pale Garden. But I have an older one. Oh, there's the Y, I see. Yeah, that's not high enough. How high is this? 120. I probably would need something that goes up to like 130 or 140. So I could actually have an effective strip mine at 119 or so. This is a bit of a strange use for chunk base, but I mean, it works. Alright, where was... oh, there's the spawn. If I go extremely north and just decide to go through the snow area, this is a mountain. This could work. This also could work. Yeah. All of these mountains out here are pretty good. In fact, actually, I can just go to my nether portal that's over here and go trek into the mountains there. I should find some good mountains. Yeah. Alright, I know where we're going now. I was just like over here checking on my iron levels. Actually, I'm getting pretty full of iron. Not very many roses, but I heard this zombie over here, and then I heard door breaking sounds, but there's no doors over here for zombies to break. So I went into free cam, and I found, which is where I actually need to go, this guy broke down the entrance. Yeah. You don't get to do that. Wait. How many people came through? What? What? I am confused. Are they like spawning piglins? Pigmen? When I hit them? There's another coming toward me. Or had they all just like found their way into caves? And now that I attacked one, they're all coming out of the caves. That doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on here. I will have to deal with this later. Alright. Off to the far nether portal. Which is... Which way is that again? Is it over here? I don't Now I'm lost. I've been going back and forth that short route so much that I forgot which way I need to go to get to the far portal. Maybe it's up here. No. Yes. Oh, right. I blocked this off so the villagers couldn't, like, get around and stuff. Ah, I remember where I'm going. I'm going to the, what's it called? To the Nether Fortress, because that's where that portal is. Okay, see you there. Here we are. What's in here? Not much. Okay. In real time, it's been a while since I've been here. Okay. 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 So, I need to go there. Also, there's an ocean monument. Where's my... I thought I built stairs here. Here they are. Oh, I didn't need the extra boat after all. I'll use it anyway. Because I brought it. So... I need to head in this direction, roughly. And then I should find what I'm looking for. Because it should be my ultimate mining area if it works out well enough. Hope I brought enough torches. Probably didn't, but I should run into resources that I will need anyway. You know what I forgot to bring? I forgot to bring a bed. This village is cut off by a ravine. I feel like I've been here before on camera, but I don't remember. I must sleep in and take your bed. My apologies, sir. Have a nice day. Okay, where's the ravine? Okay. I need to head this way. Why is it showing them blue? That's weird. I think I need to travel a bit further to find those mountains. Wow, this is going to be pretty far out. I see them loom in the distance. This might be good. We'll see though. Ah, there's even more up there. That is cool. That's a cool view. Mountains with mountains on top of them. Very pretty. This area itself is very interesting. It's just a flat plains biome, and then runs up against these sheer, giant, tall cliffs. I like that. Alright, so let's go up this first one and see what my Y level ends up being. The view though, this is cool. Looks like there's some interesting overhangs over there. Alright, I'm already at like 140 up here. So I can easily start mining in this area. I probably only come out on the surface down here. Not very much, actually. Yeah, this is great. Where am I? I'm up here. Whoa, that's interesting. It's just a sheer drop-off. That's not what's on the map, and I did not modify any terrain over here. I don't know what's going on with that. Whatever, I suppose. I'll just deal with this right now. So now I'm going to construct a bit of like a mining hut. Of course. Yeah, my inventory got a lot more full as I traveled here. I ran into an abandoned nether portal, and I actually liked just about everything that it had inside, so I took that and the obsidian, because I'm also going to need a nether portal for this area, so I can access it more easily. But let me get a crafting table. And her. Let's see. Why don't I just use these for decoration so I get them out of my inventory? And then I'll place some doors. I'll make one more. Or 3 more, which I'm only going to use 1 of. Oh, I can use the gold, because I don't... I'm just trying to get stuff out of my inventory, so it's taken care of. So I have more space. I'm probably going to have, like, the entrance on the floor. But I'm also going to need a place to put this bed that I stole, so that I can skip the night. And I guess I don't have to worry about running out of wood because there's like forests nearby that I can make use of. So I'll put the chest there and the crafting table there and actually make walls. What kind of a house doesn't have walls? And then for windows, I'll just use fences. Why not? I still need a roof. That might be an issue. But I do have torches. Let me just cut down... Oh, look at those 2 trees that have bee nests. I'm going to need those at some point because I also want to make a bee farm eventually so I can have like honey and stuff. But that's not what this episode is about at all. Ooh. All right. Okay. Now that's done, I will sleep through the night. Okay, here's my rough plan. I am going to have this be where the bubble column takes you up, and this will be the ladder / going down section. So I just need... I'm probably going to actually use trapdoors to cover this so that I have some sort of floor. So we are at Y120 right here, and it may seem strange, but this is as deep as we need to go for the iron mining level. So this will be a strip mine inside of this mountain area. And basically this level is for iron and coal. Because for some reason they decided to make iron spawn at the top of mountains, which is interesting. And also you can get coal here, as well as emeralds, so it's pretty good. And it's not too far from the surface. If anything, I don't know, if for some reason you need to go to the surface in a jiffy, you can just go up like 10 blocks. But what I'm going to also do is make the mineshaft extend all the way down to just above bedrock level, or right at bedrock level, for diamonds and stuff. And then another level at Y0. According to a tutorial, I was told that's the best level for iron, but this seems to be, this height seems to work out better for me in general. But you will run into a lot of surface cave entrances, which is kind of okay, I guess. Just have to be ready to handle that. So I'll put one water thing there. It's not that far of a fall. In fact, I might put it above instead of on the floor at some point. But yeah, so this is the iron level. That's why I chose a mountain, because of the iron. And then everything else should follow suit after that. Although for some reason I'm not seeing much iron right now. Probably because I'm talking about it. No, just kidding. Sometimes it feels that way. But I just tested this like on a server. I tested this technique for mining, and it worked out pretty well. So I'm fairly confident it will work out well enough here. And if not, at least we tried. So I will be right back. Alright, so I have run out of inventory space. So I'm going to go deposit some of it in the chest I placed up there. But also, the other cool thing about this area, this technique, is that since iron... Okay, I have to explain it a bit more. Because the mining levels are going to be stacked on top of each other. So, like, I'll probably make this tunnel be a little bit wider as like an entrance tunnel. And there will be strip mines going up higher and higher because iron is even more common the higher up I go. That's so strange. That is not natural. That's not a natural cutoff. I'm sure of it. Anyway, but yeah, so you'll find more iron, especially up here. So there ideally, I will have strip mine tunnels crisscrossing all through this mountain, from like this height and higher, and then lower at around, well, it's not showing my Y in free cam, but I think around here, Y0 roughly, there will be another strip mine. Oh boy. I guess there's another reason why I came here. I did not even think that yes, okay, so this will be exciting. Although it might interrupt another strip mine at bedrock level. Hopefully not too much. Let's see. Going straight down from here, I will run into it at some point. But actually, where I'll land, there won't be many caves right next to me, so this will be good for starting strip mining. And then I'll run into here, and there's plenty of like diamonds and stuff in the chests anyway. Man, this is a cool area. Usually these are more enclosed, but it's like got a dripstone cave almost above it, and it's kind of open. That's cool. Now if only I can find a trial chambers. But yeah, so that's the plan. I don't know when I want to explore that ancient city, but it's that does sound pretty interesting. Right, I'm putting my stuff away. But yeah, like eventually I'm gonna be able to like jump down here, go down to any level, and then go up from any level to the top here. In fact, I'm probably going to make the area right beneath me where I put the nether portal, because I would like direct nether access to this area. And I'll probably also make a storage room. Yeah, so the elevator is going to be like somewhere right here. The bubble elevator. And yeah, and I can go in almost any direction in this area and get some amount of iron and coal. This is a pretty good mountain, I will say. I have not been disappointed, except for with that whole terrain issue over there. It's like something happened to my world and the seed changed, but if I go and look in the NBT data, the seed is still the same. So I don't know what the deal is really. I've tried even regenerating some of the chunks, and I don't know. It just I tried regenerating some of the chunks, like where the what's it called? Where the mushroom biome is. I tried regenerating those chunks so I could get the rest of the mushroom biome, and it still didn't do anything, which I don't understand. So yeah, what I might, if I can't fix it by the time I merge the worlds, I'll just put the old Minecraft world probably around these areas, at least the parts where stuff isn't generating properly, so it can just do that instead. But anyway, Nether portal. Oh, you know what No, I don't need a flint and steel because I took that fire charge. Heh heh. Look at that. Being all resourceful-ish. Ah, this is not a biome I would like to come out in. Yeah. If a hoglin attacks me, that's bad news. But it's probably gonna anyway. Those guys don't count. I'm just building like a little structure around my nether portal so that I'm not destroyed immediately upon entry. Pretty useful gathering cobblestone, isn't it? Good thing I made that mine. Alright. That's a little bit better. Just take care of the ground over here. Alright, now this is a little bit better. A little bit safer bunker. And now I can look and try to see where I am. I think this is closer. Yeah, I know where this is. So I'm pretty far, but I kind of know which way to go in order to get back through the nether at least. But I'm not going to venture that right now. I just want to set up the portal. I'm going to need a storage room as well. So I will make more chests. Good thing I got all that nether wood. And I'll leave like room here for another tunnel. I'm going to do something fairly simple, but hopefully easily extensible. You know, the kind of write once, run anywhere, run everywhere kind of thing. That's a programmer joke if you didn't get it. It's probably not a very good joke either, but it is a joke nonetheless. Okay, so this will be like this. In fact, I've built a storage room like this before. At least of this same shape. Sorry about that. Just have to clear my throat sometimes. I don't like it when I hear people with there's like, you can hear the mucus in their throat, but they keep talking and trying to like sound normal even though they obviously can't because they need to clear their throat. Like, just do it. Stop being afraid to clear your throat. It sounds bad when you you don't. Anyway, whatever. That is a useless but informative rant. Oh, look, I cleared my throat just then. But yeah, basically this is the this is the storage area, and it can be expanded fairly easily. And I already got like a bunch of iron from that, so that's pretty good. So yeah, so we now have this mining outpost. Nothing is finalized just yet, but I think I will end the episode right here, and do more stuff in the next episodes. It'll probably be me showing you how effective or ineffective this was. So that's the end of the video. I think it's a short episode, so sorry it's short. If it's not, then congratulations, it's not short. But that's the end of the video. God bless you, and goodbye.